How can South Africa do this to Africans? How? See, I went through this article and I asked myself many questions. But I said to myself, I cannot keep it to myself. Africans have to know what South Africans are doing. The South African government, I don't know if it's South African government or it's South African, because first of all, white people own South Africa. So this white South Africa government, that's why they are doing everything possible never to allow Julius Malema be president. South Africa will never give an opportunity for Julius Malema, because if they give him an opportunity, Africans will benefit from South Africa. South Africa will start giving opportunity to Africans. South Africa will start working together with Africans. Julius Malema, I don't know what South Africans are going to do, but if black South Africans are wise, get that man to power before it gets out of hand. Look at what South Africa is doing. How can South Africa deny Africans access to their country and open up their doors for Indians and Chinese, Europeans and Americans? South Africa, in fact, is just South Africa today thanks to the effort of Africa. So this is very, very shocking that South Africa is doing this to Nigerians, to Africans, Zimbabweans, all of us Africans, the black Africans. This is unfair. This is the height of it. You understand? What am I talking about and what is South Africa doing? I'm going to tell you guys everything in details in this video. Now, you remember for the past 5 years and more, Africans have been leaving South Africa. Nigerians have been leaving. Cameroonians have been leaving. Ghanaians, Zimbabweans, they are even the ones that don't want to go, they are forcing them out. They are forcing those Africans out of South Africa. You understand? For reason best known to themselves. They complain that these African immigrants, these Nigerians, these Zimbabweans, all of us, we are taking their jobs. That is the information South Africans are chasing us out in their country, telling us that we are taking their jobs. That's what they are saying. So I want to ask South Africa questions. The Indians, you want them to come to your country. Are they not going to take your jobs? Are they not going to take your opportunities? Why are you preferring Indians to come and take the opportunities? Why do you prefer that they come and enjoy the privileges, take your jobs and take everything, but you don't want your fellow Nigerians, fellow Zimbabweans, fellow Africans to come to South Africa and even create opportunities that will help you all? This is a move against the black people of South Africa. In case you people don't know, you better wise up and wake up. What exactly are we talking about? So you can see for yourself that the South African tourism has tabled a request to the South African president to grant Indians free access to South Africa. South Africa is willing to give Indians free access to South Africa, but they cannot do that for Nigerians and other Africans. You prefer to give Indians and Chinese free access into South Africa. Let me show you people now. You can see for yourself. So this is the proposal they are making. Read for yourself on the screen. I'll help you read as well. For those of you who think I'm joking. That in addition, they want to even provide e-visa system for Indians. They will give Indians e-visa so that Indians can just sit online and have South African visa and go to South Africa. You understand? And as if that's not enough, the e-visa can last up to 90 days. So they will also give Indians the opportunity not even to have visa. Without visa as an Indian, carry your passport as an Indian and go to South Africa without a visa. And South Africa will still give you a free 90 days probation. A free 90 days probation. You can stay in South Africa for 3 months plus as an Indian with your passport. Just carry your flight, enter South Africa. You will stay for 90 days. Nobody will ask you, what are you doing here as an Indian? It's not only Indians that have this privilege. Chinese too have the privilege and probably more. You understand? So it's a 90 days without a visa waiver each calendar year. So every year now, you can stay for 3 months, go back to India, Come back again, you still have 90 days. So India basically don't need visa to go to South Africa. Basically, this is what they are telling us. So you can see the details. Everything is clear. Everything is there. And from the statistics, this is even more shocking. That in the first quarter of this year alone, 2024, South Africa has welcomed 16,000 Indians. Just in the first quarter of this year, 16,000 Indians have been received in South Africa. You understand? And South Africa wants to receive 100,000 Indians this year, 2024. South Africa wants 100,000 Indians. God, why did you do this to Africa? Why? How can an African country be generous to another continent than its own fellow Africans? Do you know what Aliko Dangote posted yesterday? That he needs 33 or 34 visas to travel to African countries. Dangote, the richest man in Africa, needs 34 visas to travel to African countries. What's more of me? What's more of you? So we Africans, we cannot travel in Africa. We cannot go to South Africa. We cannot enjoy luxury of just being in Africa. But Indians have the privilege. Chinese have the privilege. South Africa, you are not doing well. South Africa not do well at all. This one is to not do well at all. Because this is unfair. And I think Africans should look up to this. Africans should react to this. Africans shouldn't sit quiet when these things are happening. Because this doesn't speak well for Africa. It doesn't speak well for the future. Our children might grow up to still live in these conditions if we keep quiet. So I decided to share the video. Nigerians, Ghanaians, Zimbabweans, Kenyans, all Africans, this is it. This is the height of it. South Africa cannot chase away Africans who gave South Africa their independence, who stopped apartheid in South Africa, who stood by South Africa and made South Africa what it is. And today, South Africa chases us out and welcomes Indians and Chinese. This is unfair. South African government should do something about this. If this is approved, then this is the height of it. Guys, it is what it is. Your boy Ajay Magzi, and I hope you're watching this video. Smash the like button, smash the notification bell. Come back anytime you're free because there's always more beautiful and amazing content just for you all. God bless you all. Cheers.